We Gucci.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get the first match going for stream. Gonna get
for the first battle.
To be honest, you about at the top for real. We can just do Halberd, Owlfriend.
Alright, shit.
Oh, yeah, and I gotta get the code. View room settings. Awesome. Okay, so this is Geo, Kai.
Yeah, okay. Alright. As simple as it gets.
Should be
What is
Geo
it?
Kai.
Halberd and Small Friend is their name, alright.
Mm-hmm.
On the Discord, usually people have like shitposting names.
Yeah.
Halberd and I and you are like the only two I can think of off the top of my head that don't have like very shitposty names all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Benado, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Theirs is always just Benado.
Discord's funny like that. I like when people do it. But like Small Friend sounds like a shitposty name, but like if that's the name, that's the name, bro.
I have no idea if anyone's watching the stream right now, but
Yeah,
I got that awesome loading screen or the waiting for match screen. It's kind
Yeah.
of crazy. It took me like 10 minutes to make. What is fire?
Kind of wild.
Give Pod a 3-frame SPD.
That's
Oh,
true.
I'm streaming on the third strike. Let me fix that. Thank you, Lou, for the reminder. Go through your strive. All right. Here we are.
Bot doesn't need a 3-frame SPD to be honest. Anyway. Yeah, Halberd is a... Okay, so my read on this is that Halberd is a fairly average to high-performing player here. You know, I haven't seen him... In the tournaments that I've been here for, I haven't seen him in top 3. You know, whatever. Or top 4. I don't think, at least. But he's definitely not a bad player,
Yeah.
for sure. And then... I guess they go by Owl in game, so I'll just go by... I'll just say Owl if it's faster. But Owl last time went 0-2, and so this is like a new player that needs to like prove himself. So right now, the stakes are kind of on Owl's shoulders right now to like prove that they can do it, right? So I'm kind of excited to see because like you know, you get plenty like every tournament people have to go 0-2. A quarter of the people at a tournament have to do it. You know, it's there's no shame in doing it. I'm just excited to see somebody break out of that as quickly as possible, and I'm liking this conversion. They missed that JH
JD there was a bit
switch.
weird, but it's all right. I think could OTG.
Yeah, like they clearly have like a game plan combos, and I want to see how this develops against one of our regulars. You know.
Yeah, I think Owl's a pretty good player. They did well last tournament as well, despite not taking an entire set. They did well in
going
games.
0-3, but I didn't see those personally, but like looking at the results, they weren't horrible. It was like there was clearly a fight there. Which are
I
always
think go for
exciting to see.
meteor. Pod. Okay.
I backs off after the air to air because it gets blocked. 2D, not ready for the low.
That is not a
ERC mix up, but you're not plus, dude. Jumps over the Sun Differ.
good throw.
Doesn't do the grab. Or, well, Hal does it. Not Hal. Dashes in, fire slash, but he gets 6 feet.
That 6P is so good. So good.
One of the only things you can do against fire slash. It's such a great wall move because it has so many active frames, right?
Yeah, it's so great to approach with. You can go to a low from the 2S cancel.
100%.
And that can be
Your arc. Yep.
Just jump. Oh yeah.
That grab gets whiffed. You gotta let that dash right out more if you're gonna grab. That's a very common mistake for Giovanna players. It's to like not be confident in letting the dash roll because like if you're doing a mix up right, especially as a speed character like Giovanna, all you're thinking of is speed.
Yeah, you
You
want
have
to
to intentionally slow down when you press things. Because like, you know, if your grab isn't like exactly the frame that you could grab them, and instead is like 5 frames off. It's not like they're gonna react to it. So it just like on paper it doesn't make sense. In reality, I totally get why they do it. It's just it's just a bit of spaghetti. Yeah, and it's gonna cost him here, of course.
Yeah, unfortunate. It was a pretty close game as well.
Yeah, no, that was
a few
close.
key mistakes. They're just like not going for meaties. Not understanding when combos would combo or not. Like they went for some odd re-jumps, or like combos.
Yeah. I'm curious how much of a download that Halbert's trying to make here. I mean, he's doing a good job using 6P, knowing that Far Slash is the standard approach from this Giovanna. I think that's a pretty smart adjustment to make. Just run up 6P straight up, the Kai special. There's many Kai specials now that I think about it.
Oh yeah, Future Arc. Oh my god.
Future Arc.
That's
Huge
like a combo.
starter.
Or she's light, so it might, yeah.
Yeah, it'll work. Not huge damage, thank God, but not a great spot to be in nonetheless. 5k, then the tick down.
Yeah, just for dash RC. Oh, I put the wrong game. I put Halbert losing. No, it was Halbert winning.
Oh boy.
Okay, I fixed
Boy.
Oh, okay, nice 5k
It
round
was
start.
5k on the round start, but doesn't avoid the DP. I think those DPs have been working because I don't think Owl has yet made DPs or anti-DP strategies part of their game plan, right?
You know, safe jump.
Like,
even though Gio's like the safe jump character.
Right, yeah. Giovanna is plenty good at safe jumps, right? I mean, I don't do safe jumps that much. Even like Pod has them, they're specific. You can do them. I just don't do them for the sake of I just don't feel like learning them. So I get that, honestly.
Oh, it's gonna.
But yeah. But what's really gonna get you killed is not being willing to run up and block, thinking there's gonna be a DP, right?
Yeah.
If you don't do that at all, DP is just a free get out of jumping guys. There's just barely anything you can really do about it. You have to grab it, and Owl, like earlier, kind of screwed up the grab timing. 2K'd in the Dragon Install. And it just
Dragon Install they killed. They were really close too. I think they might have been able to kill it with OTG 2K. But even then, did not go for any lows from the close slash pressure or throw at all. Interesting.
This is
It's all best of 5.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I think that Owl is playing very what would it be? I don't say super high risk, but definitely like they're going for the high reward, right? They're doing the option that gets the biggest reward, which is fine. It's just that you can't do it all the time because then there's no mix, right?
Right.
And when there's no mix, there's no threat. All right. Could be the last game. Could be the start of Reverse 3-0. We'll have to see.
Oh, caught the backdash with the Future Arc. The gold burst, no.
Giovanna's love backdashing round start because she's not like when she's in that range, she's in kind of like an awkward spot. It's one of the few ranges I think where Giovanna is not a huge fan of being. Like I mean, especially before the patch that made her act out of dashes faster. Like at that range, she has to do like a full dash and then something. But now she can dash, but she's not gonna like be blocking. So if you do like a low commit, she's like poke right, she's gonna just run into it straight up.
Yeah, she can get stuffed out with preemptive normal.
Yeah,
we saw it earlier actually. With 6P. Oh, nice bit of super.
Just send it. It's not gonna kill, but it's gonna make
so much damage. That super is so good. Like, oh my god, I can't even describe. Oh, nice, got the counter hit.
6K, and you know how to convert off.
Yeah,
that.
close slash optimals as well. That was nice. Yeah. Wanted the max damage. 5 run start. That is a move that Gio has, and it's really good. Okay, good DP. Far slash caught it.
On a 6P to catch Future Arc, but ends up eating Fireball anyway. Far slash gets stuffed out. 6H. I usually assume 6K or 6H's in neutral are misinputs in Giovanna players.
Yeah, they usually are. 6H's it can be punished on lift even. It's pretty.
Right.
Good throw.
Yeah, blocks that overhead, and they're gonna get nice
overhead.
reward for it. But your overhead doesn't matter if I'm just gonna gold burst anyway.
Oh, that.
Are they gonna fly into this Dragon Install?
Okay, so even if they fly into it, that beats fireballs, and Dragon Install pop counts fireball. So.
There we go.
Yeah, but gets the game. We've seen a whole lot of strike from Owlfriend. Hopefully, we get to see some throws.
Because you gotta get some throw on that strike, but
or even some lows.
There, all right.
I've been seeing Halberd blocking high, bro. Halberd is not crouch blocking.
There is a genuine advantage to blocking high, at least in this game. When you block high, your opponent gets moved further back.
I had no idea. Like, for real?
Yeah.
Really?
That's why. Yeah, against Nago.
I'm not fraud.
When he does so when he does like far slash, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always high block FD the second hit because that will push you out of the range to do a throw on me, right? But if I crouch block FD, it won't. So there's a genuine advantage to doing a high block. It could be just muscle memory. And it could also just be Halbert's trying to just get Giovanna off him. And I get that. I do not want Giovanni on me any day. But yeah, here comes the low blocks. It seems like this could be an intentional switch, just of like, oh, I realize I'm not doing it. Or straight up like, oh, I guess I'll just take the mix and like, hope I guess right, But blocking high against a character like Giovanna, who is like a famous mid dispenser, is a decent way to do like a faux FD. It's not fantastic, of course. But it's a decent way to just make things a little more annoying,
Yeah.
Force some gaps. YRC, get me out of here.
Good burst,
boy,
yeah.
that burst is not carrying. There's the
DP.
throw.
Yeah,
they caught the DP.
That was nice. That was nice.
Now we're gaming. We put some throw in that strike. This is a different story.
True.
5D clashes and trades with, or not clash, but it trades with far slash. But we're gonna get wake up throw. Don't trust your meaties.
Another 5D.
5D just barely.
The throw would be a better option. Great punish. Close slash. 2H. Oh. 2 and 4K would have been better for juggles, but it's alright. It's alright.
That's alright. But that was so close to being a big combo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're at such a high life lead. This is really tough for. Halbert's gonna need to use his resources to get out of here. He just has to.
You did.
DRC and to push you into corner. Please give me a counter hit. He's saying, "Oh, burst! Please bash!"
JD, counter hit. That's gonna kill.
But Alice just gonna jump.
Nice.
We're 2-2, fellas.
We are 2-2. Are we on the cusp of an upset?
Hold on. This is a very interesting turn of events you see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if what the adjustment is and who's making it. Like, it could be both ways, right? But I don't know if Owl's learned something, or if Hal is noted, or if Hal's making a bad adjustment. I don't know. Maybe Hal's playing too high risk because of the thing, or I don't know. But what matters is that we're 2-2. And it's getting kind of wild, and we're still at game 1 of the bracket, like usual.
Another QS delay. Just didn't even combo though.
Good FD to escape that.
Great 6P. That was really risky 6P to work out.
Whatever. But all right, grab Mr. Media.
Get cheaper. This might wall break actually. Nah, okay, just barely. Amazing position though. Ooh, yeah. That's a 5-frame low. That is a 5-frame low.
Alright, Hal's only 1 round away from taking this back. Not letting that reverse 3-0 happen.
Mm-hmm. 5D? I don't
round
know.
Start 5D.
These 5Ds are not the best. Okay, finally worked. You're
gonna force that reverse, or
yeah,
you're gonna get a big combo off it. Alright, we're chilling.
Okay,
Hal has now
bro.
established the threat of a high on Hal, and so Hal needs to now think on defense a lot more than he used to. Tick throws after
Old Merce,
Red
no!
RC is so
Huge punish
difficult.
here.
Plus 22. Whoa, wake up throw! I don't believe in your meaties, sir! High. Nope.
Oh, huge. Okay, bait DP here.
Alright, 1 wrong decision and it's over.
Nice. That's it.
Is this it?
That's it. It fell out of
Nope,
2H.
it's the pickup. It's the pickup.
Okay,
Smart,
that was
block
all
afterwards.
on Alba, by the way. They dashed way too far out for the 2H the combo. They were going half screen, bro. What's up with that?
Come on, Hal.
And even
No,
then,
just-
you should have just done close slash. Lock it
Close
in.
set,
That's right.
close set.
Yeah, close set.
That 5D, that was sick. Alright? You had been doing it earlier, and you had either just been missing it, or you just got mashed out of. But the one time where you actually got to release it, it worked. Alright? I will give you that. When the thing happened, it happened.
It did
was
happen.
Good. It sure that happened.
All
That
right.
set was the set of all time.
So you got Galati versus Mitza. So this would be Kai Axel. Or not Kai Axel, Pot Axel, I'm sorry.
Pot Axel, oh boy. Oh boy. So, Pot Axel, surprisingly player matchup based matchup. There's so many Okay, everything that Axel does, Potemkin has an answer for. The issue is that you have to be ready to answer with it, and the mental stack is there's just too much that Axel can do for you to cover everything. So what the Axel needs to identify is like what mental state you're in and what you're looking for, and play around that. Because, like, and there's not even like it's not the case where, let's say Axel and Pot both have 5 options each, right? And then Pot has like, you know, one that beats each, right?
Right.
And so Pot can at best be ready for like 2, maybe 3. But Axel can do any of the 5, right?
Right.
And so he has to like pick the 2 or the 3 or whatever it is. He has to pick those that the Pot is not ready for and not looking for. And so it forces you to play weird. So like on paper, Axel should win, but then in practice, Pot wins a bit more. But then in practice at a higher level,
And you can hand your taxes off to me.
Axel does really good against Pot. So it's a really weird bell curve. It's weird. Yeah, so I'm interested to see how this goes. Mitza,
I am
don't know who
too.
that is on the Discord.
That's Mitza on the Discord.
Oh, okay. On God, straight up,
Mm-hmm.
for real.
Yeah, it's just Mitza. So Mitza basically only just plays the game for Stevie Gears, and I appreciate that because they support me. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, Mitza's a pretty decent
line in
actor.
my pockets. Damn, that's OD.
Oh, Dragon is tall team. Okay.
Hey, great choice. We're already up to a great start. 2P round start as Potemkin. Surprisingly, it's one of the safe, like I call it the pussy option on round start.
It's pretty
Because, like,
good.
of
It's
course,
fighting 8 frames.
It's just that against Axel, it's not great. Against Axel, his threat is not that bad. Like, it's not like he's going to kill you off a round start. But if you guess right against him, you can kill him in round start. So if I would to do what 2P would be, I would usually just do a Chrono Buster, to be honest. For you,
Wow,
they
that was
try-
really
okay,
weird 6K actually. It worked though. Snail. Oh. Nope. Okay, huge combo. PRC
Nah,
for awesome
I mean-
doubles here. JD.
JD, yeah, you gotta do these weird options.
Double
against
jump
Axels.
JD. I like that.
JD is a very funny move to knowledge check people with because it's framed as all weird because depending on the distance it becomes more plus or minus, and it's actually like the opposite of what you expect. Like the higher up they do it with, as in like the higher they start doing it, the more minus it is, which is weird. At best, it's like plus like maybe 4, so it's like an okay tick throw option if you're like right in their face. But like people do it like really high out to delay after 6B, and then they just get grabbed because they assume that you're plus for this moving so fast. It's weird. Yeah, all right.
That second round
Fairly
was
dominant
much
game
faster.
from sorry. So Galactic is weird because his in-game tag is Steamy, right? But he goes by Galactic Bounty literally everywhere else. So it's like it's hard for me to like talk about him because it's like, oh, Steamy, Bounty, Galactic, right? Of course, my favorite player,
I think that combo could have been longer.
possibly.
Okay, Breath Garmer. You get the good zoning. Okay. Randy
You can't just
Bomber.
run up and do,
Yeah.
Oh, good delay, by the way.
Great.
combo
Yeah,
is,
that was actually a really nice close touch delay.
Nope, jumped over it. Optimal way to avoid the command grab is backdash and hammerfall afterwards. You won't get a full punish. You won't get like right up in their face, or not. Okay, you won't hit him per se. You'll get a lot closer. Really nice. Jumping is fine. It just doesn't cover as much distance afterwards, and then depending on how close you are to it, you may end up getting anti-aired after.
A
Or
good
how not close you are.
2KTD Renson. Like that.
Good old 2K KD rinsing. Yeah, you gotta block then wake up, boy. But if you do,
Yeah,
you're gonna get
obviously.
grabbed. How did I know? How did I know? I knew it. I knew it. So after that, after 6K OTG into Garuda, it is plus enough to where you can do
These
another
bombers.
Garuda. It's guaranteed. Except if you do Car Garuda, depending on if you, because with normal Garuda you can just smash with the input. With Car Garuda you have to just do it, right? If you do it perfectly, then they can't escape it. If you do it decently, which most of the time you do, you'll get yeah, look at all Pot's fuzzy grabbing. Try to do Car Garuda, oh well. But you'll get
Goldburst, that was smart.
that's okay. Yeah.
What
You'll
the
get a
Garuda?
frame trap off, and it'll catch jumps and free jumps. So I would have done Kargrid after Garuda because you're not in grab range if they FD, right?
Mm-hmm.
But not that bad. Galactic's doing fine enough. Trying to catch a jump away, but it's not going to happen.
Punished.
Alright. And Mega Fist. And after that, you can do Mega Fist OTG. Get more damage if needed. I'm bad at that, but Steamy, Galactic, whatever. This Potemkin player is very good at it. Alright. Looking at the prospect, I believe it's 3-0, unless Mitsa wiped him without me seeing. Oh, gets grabbed on landing. Hate to see it, unless you're the one grabbing.
Oh no, okay.
And you're done.
Immediate burst. Meat goes for such weird options in neutral. Compared to like other like Axles I've seen, like they don't really do JS much. They just do a lot of 6Ks, like a lot of 6Ks.
They're probably looking for Mega Fist. It's a very popular option for Potemkins. There's like kind of two versions. There's like two classes of pot players, and it's those who do Hammerfall to advance as soon as they want, and then those who do what's called Mega Fist. And I used to be a Mega Fist guy. I'm now a Hammerfall guy, and I'm trying to be both because really you should be both. But Galactic is a Hammerfall guy, so he's not getting hit by these 6Ks as much as Mitsa would be like. There's a lot of pot players on tower. I think they're really cool when they do Kara forward Mega Fist. They just get counter hit 6K all day. It's hilarious. It is cool, but it's like, bro. Oh, gets through the 2A.
You can really see
combo into Oki
a lot off these armors.
Alright, last decision.
I went for a JP, see, that was kind of funny. A pot JP, be elusive.
JK is more rare. Everybody laughs when you pull out JK. It's so funny. Pot is not built to do JK. Ooh.
I thought that might have been potentially. Like, I don't know why. Oh, great FDB.
Yeah.
Like,
so a thing that a lot of pot players do, and I do this a lot, is after I get bursted by Axel, I just assume there's going to be Rensen because, well, obviously, right? So just being like ready to flick, just on deck, it's so nice, you know. Because like all you have to do in your mind is just do the flick input, and if you see the Rensen, you press S, and if you see the command grab, you do backdash, and then you just win, you know. All right, Rube's getting populated, boys.
It is.
Mitsa gonna disappear behind the pillar. Nobody saw that. And who is playing now? We've got Lou and is it Dodo?
Oh, I didn't start the bracket. I'm stupid. Okay. Well, it gets that over with.
Breck is officially started. All right. Super Gear has started officially, fellas. Oof. Lou said, Dodo, Dodo, whatever. Not ready for the mold Lewis.
Oh,
I can tell you this
Lewis.
pinpoint certainty. But good luck, Dodo. Good luck, have fun. GL HF. And then Lily with the sad video. Not playing your competitor today, but good luck, everyone.
I wonder who Dodo plays.
Is this the first time on here?
Yeah.
Bird.
We're gonna find out pretty soon. Kai,
About
alright.
me. He, him, or Chad, whichever you prefer. Sunglasses emoji. Connoisseur of anime, art, fighting games, JRPG enthusiast, an up-and-coming manga artist and graphic designer.
Oh, that's what's up.
And then Halberd posts a picture of like a Dark Souls boss that's like 80 feet tall versus a small guy, and it's Halberd versus James. we're funny here on the Stupid Gear server.
Oh, I gotta change the character to Kai real quick. I gotta update everything, yeah.
Right.
Awesome. Oh yeah, it's the...
Alright, go Lewis. Alright, the mold Lewis.
I've never seen his full intro before. It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Boom! Yeah. He's like my dad. He's from Texas. He's like my dad isn't like but not from Texas either. I'm from Virginia. I'm a fake Texan. Whoa, boy.
Whoa, the 5P.
Gold Lewis
Whoa,
Gaming.
okay,
Gold
hold
Lewis
on.
Gaming happened. You blocked // now die.
The off
You blocked // Die.
Good punish.
We
They're
got
not
200
punished.
IQ Femcell. Oh boy. Oh,
That almost killed.
Gold Lewis is gaming. Hold on.
Oh,
Scrapers!
ran the gun. The fight he was kind of sick in that first combo.
Yep.
They baited the backdash.
Grab.
Great delay.
What's he, bro?
Overhead.
Oh boy. You gotta block it
Nice,
overhead.
nice.
And even if you block it, it's plus. It's plus a bajillion. So you just gotta mash. But you don't want to mash.
Overhead
You just go
again.
Lewis. Whew. Yeah. This
It's.
Lou claiming that Dodo was not ready for the mold Lewis. I'm going to assume that was an intentional attack. Though. I think that this is saying true right now.
Great JD. Wow. Full converts.
Yep. I love how Gold Lewis can do 4-hit combos, but 2 of them are Behemoth Typhoons, and then it does half your health. It's so fun.
Okay, nice SDP.
Oh, boy.
Cross up. Oh, you
We're
can block
churning.
this, but you can't
Oh,
punish.
did we churn? No. We're keyboard players. They said. They said.
Wow, the counter poke with the Behemoth Typhoon.
Dude, Behemoth Typhoons in neutral are awesome.
Nice. Another full convert.
I'm getting the feeling that Lou is Gold Lewis IRL for real. She's just like him for real?
True. She likes Gold Lewis a lot. I do not know why. I think this character's crazy.
Oh boy. Ends up blocking
Great
Kujark,
pressure.
but it doesn't matter because it's plus, but it's only plus like 4 or something, so I don't care.
Get back on the
Must your move must be this plus for me to care.
Amazing Skyfish.
Oh, what you get with the smoke
You're dead.
from downtown?
You should be dead.
Running over with the 5P extension. RRC. Close slash 2D.
taunt?
In the taunt. We are disrespectful.
What was the air
And then we
Behemoth
just
Typhoon?
go up with the Behemoth Typhoon and we win.
Traded. That's funny.
Gold Lewis gaming right now.
Lou showing out for stream.
Only a real Gold Lewis could crank this many 90s. This is crazy. Oh boy. Loses round start. It's 5D.
Or
What
5D,
is this? What is this? Immediately burst. No, I'm not trying to get clipped.
The online
I'm not
strat.
trying to get clipped. She said 6 speed. You blocked it. All right, you blocked close slash. GG, shake my hand. I'm plus 4. I'm plus a bajillion. Oh, you didn't block it?
Okay.
All right, never mind.
I don't know if I would have burst.
No.
there.
Oh, all right. Oh, never mind. All right. Doesn't block it.
Maybe throw it a beat. I don't know, but that was a pretty
Ah.
late BRC.
Probably. All right, are we doing it again? No, it's
Nah,
it's
there's
high
no
limit
point.
score.
Oh,
Ah.
you have the 6 feet through the fireball?
Oh, Gold Lewis is so cool. I love doing that. Alright, you block plus slash GG easy shit.
That shit.
Alright, see you next game.
Oh, cross up.
Oh, you get crossed up. Gold Lewis is a mix up.
Overhead.
Oh boy.
Had the backdash.
Oh boy. Okay. This Gold Lewis is kind of wacky. Judging by how Lou's playing right now, I don't know how Lou is not getting a top 3. There's no way they're not.
Lou playing too crazy.
They have to. Although, we did see that first game. Obviously, I cannot count anybody out. We saw that first game, very close reverse 3-0 for Owl, but I don't think that's going to be happening with Dodo. Not at this rate. 5P doesn't kill. Lou wishes it did. That would have gotten clipped, but not tonight.
Sage might have killed. I definitely would have killed. Because there's so much damage. So weird thing. Okay, Hex the
Alright, run up again, grab. Nobody expects it.
Yeah, good TP.
But you gotta do close slash and heavy projectile. Then you can't do do reversal. I think maybe I don't know. None plays. Next question.
Aww. I can't play Galactic.
Galactic DQing. Got a TO for Ironclad. Galactic came up here, blew up an Axel player, refuses to elaborate, left. Damn. Hate to see it.
Alright, let me DQ Galactic. Alright. Who should I don't even know who I should play. Okay, so I gotta play Halberd, right?
So. I should actually open the match or the match arena, the challenge. Is there a reason you use this instead of Smash or GG? Or does it,
It's way worse for smaller brackets.
I see.
Like Smash PG is like awful to use for small brackets.
Weird.
I mean, we probably could move the Smash PG honestly for a stupid fighter, but
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Same website. Alright.
Okay. Who's in this game? Alright.
Not trying to play Naga. Play pot.
No,
I'll give you.
I can play God players. Soul? Alright, I'll go Soul.
Soul. I don't think that's Soul.
That's Soul.
That doesn't look like Soul. To
It's
me.
Guts. It's a mod.
It looks like Jotaro. That looks like Jotaro. to
It's
me, to be honest.
Guts.
What?
It's Guts.
Berserk.
Yeah.
That's Guts. That's that. Yeah.
I love Berserk.
Berserk. Oh shit! It's Berserk from Yakuza. That's crazy. This
Berserk
game's
from
miles crazy.
Yakuza.
Yeah, Berserk from Yakuza. You don't know him? Oh, you didn't play Yakuza? Okay.
I,
That's the one where they have the
Kiwami.
Dame
I played
Danes.
Kiwami for like
So
an
they
hour.
have it's the Dame Danes. The Dame Danes.
I know
right?
where that's. I know that's where it's from. I played Kiwami for like an hour. I didn't get taken because I had other games to play. That was like years ago though.
Yeah.
All right, mute on stream. Awesome.
All right, we're gonna be canon about this. All right, it's about to get crazy. So we've had in Dark Souls. If anybody has played Dark Souls, right? There's plenty of enemies that are tough, right? And they're the big tall guys, But who's even harder? The guys that are exactly your size, the exact same person. They're just like more geared or whatever. Those guys, they'll send you in for a loop because there's no like trick, there's no gimmick. You can't like be faster than them at least. They're the exact same as you. They're just better than you because they're computers. And they're better than you at Dark Souls, right? So here we go. That's the kind of thing Halberd's gonna be facing. Now, of course, certainly possible for Halberd to win. Halberd plays James enough. You never know, right? And plus, James is playing a character he doesn't know how to play that much. Well, okay, James knows how to play Soul. Everybody knows how to play Soul. But we're not going to be seeing like peak, like optimal, like I main Soul. These are the funny things I do. We're going to be seeing like Soul, Soul stuff. But a Naga player's opinion on what Soul should do, right? That's what we're going to see. And it worked out for the first round. James does not seem to have a very solid idea on how to escape things, other than 5k is cool. Drops the combo because it didn't get the clean hit. RSEs tries to get away from a burst, but no burst to be had. Catches the DP. James is not gonna burst. Those Cali bursts, those are staying out. We're in Texas, boy, or wherever you. I mean, James lives in that state, but I don't know. Maybe Howard sometime. Alright, went to round 3. Very good adjustment from Halberd, I'll be honest. James's soul is very explosive because of course he is. But Halberd did a good job quelling that and just being willing to stick it out, play patient, find the opening, and then make it hurt. But oh boy. Guts kind of going off right now. Hold on. I love that this is like a mod that James had to install since last time we did this, which was this last Sunday, because James did not have this mod when Bernardo was on stream. That was definitely not happening. Gets DP'd, oh boy. I'm out, I get to win. Oh, but you get DRX fight anyway. Bandit! Knee to the face, you love to see it. You smack, boy. Block the mid. Alright. James proving simply too cool. Too cool to play these broken top tiers like Naga. Playing responsible blue collar damage at the Soul right here. Sure, I'm with us. All this. Oh, it doesn't get the DP because he's good. Bursted. Oh boy. JH into full combo, into knockdown, into I'm pressing buttons. I'm having a good time. James is gaming right now. James straight up gaming. Misses the JK because it went over. JK does not have a great hitbox from both sides. It points right in front of Soul. Doesn't do much else. It's hit with success but doesn't convert. Gets DP'd anyway. Gets DP's him. DP that. DP blah 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 blah. Both these characters have DP, so they're just gonna send it. When you're a person who plays someone like Nago who has like the bare minimum defensive options, right? They're good, they're reliable, but it's just, you know, it's just the essentials. It's what you need in order to play this game. Then when you play a character like Soul, who has a DP and a three-frame match, I mean, you just can't help yourself, man. I totally get it. I'm the exact same way. Misses the 6S, that probably wouldn't have converted anyway. Run up 5k into full combo, into counter hit far slash, and and we're gaming counter far slash again, into vortex, and close slash, jump cancel, DP, fast RC JS, but you didn't know the full combo, and like whatever, you're probably supposed to do JD after that, blah 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 blah. We're mashing, and we're winning. Halberd trying to quell this beast, but James is gaming too hard. That's just how it is. The 90s are being cranked, the chugs are being jugged. It's crazy. You know, it doesn't get much crazier than this. I love that 5k to wall splat. It looks so funny. Not wake up. I guess it was wake up. Whatever. I don't know. Oh no, it's just a return to neutral. Yeah. Turn to neutral, BRC forward grab, and the mod bugging out because of course it is. Boy, Guts kind of going ham. Alright, you got your boy Goro, Akachi, and Guts going at it. They're gonna have a great fight today, I'm sure of it. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get wild. And 6-8 round start. How did I know? I didn't. I was wrong. I saw that safe jump, but you don't do safe jumps because you're Naga, so you don't know how to time it. So I'm just gonna grab you anyway. That's what Halberd just thought. I'm sure. XP, because of course, obviously, that's the thing. Oh, baits out the grab because they just walked up and walked back. That's called shimmying, boy. These are grappling tactics. Look at these grappler players. Freaking Kai mains. I can't believe it. 2P, 6P, I grab. Far slash into just blocking because I screwed up my meaty. It was meant to be OTG's close slash, but I didn't have it ready. Whatever, man. Oh, man. And a taunt. Alright. Halberd lost his set. Any of you guys watch Smash, you know taunting into getting bopped, that's the true combo right there. Works every time. Gets DP'd, 5k anti-air, because it's side switches or whatever, because it's just a 5 input, not a 6 input. Love to see it. Rising JS, probably didn't really know what to do about that, just trying to cover something. They try to do like Boudrak, or I don't know, whatever. First slash, rock, send it, rock, go. Do the thing, do it, yes! Mashing always wins. DP, but it gets punished and they're gonna burst because I deserve that DP, James said. I didn't know how to convert off that JS, and by no, I mean I screwed up my 5k press. Whoopsie. Anyway, I'm gonna walk in front of you. That's what James just did. Alright, pressure, yay! But the pressure is like whatever. Because for some reason, Soul's pressure is easy, but like, it's only on a knockdown where it's easy. Everything else is like kind of weird. Taking your turn is like actually kind of hard as well, sort of. I mean, you can take it. It's just if it's not like a straight up hit where you can just get a knockdown with Bandit Ringer or Bandit Revolver, you're not in a good spot. I tried to end it with the 5 feet. Not gonna happen. Gunflame, gotta block the Gunflame. JS, Stun Dipper is gonna get punished for slash, and that's gonna be the set. Acne. Look at that. I don't know what that means. Probably means you're done.
I'm a bit rusty with Soul. I missed some conversions. But I'm surprised I still have the close slash 2 and 4S combos. I got it once. But
And Howard says I was laughing against Soul or against.
not when I Soul. GG's.
All right, give me a second. I got something small to take care of.
That's fine.
I don't know. It's cool if you wanted to lay the bracket, whatever. I'll just be back in a couple.
All right, let me look at what else. I mean, yeah, I guess we gotta just go straight into losers because, I mean, yeah, at Dodo, at Meat. Yo, Halberd might get third. I think I'll have to play Owlfriend again though. I forgot to switch the screen I made. I gotta show it off because I spent so much time on it. All right. Mitza and Dodo. Switch to Axel. This is losers on one. Okay, I'll start 2P. Nice catch for the Future Arc on the backdash. Wow, Snail just completely whipped over. That's kind of funny. You can go under. Ah, yeah, you shouldn't have pressed the button, but you definitely could have went under. Nice 6K anti. And Sen jumps to yes. 6H catches jump twice in a row. Wow, okay. In neutral, heavy charge stunnage. Nice jump over the command grab. Nice tackle and throw. Okay. Zero C, okay. Nice.
All right, and we're deep into the set.
Yes,
like
we
any
are.
good YouTuber, we jumped right into it. Mitsu versus Dodo, Kai versus Axel.
This is
This
game
is one of
one.
the few matchups that Kai players will ever say that they're not like at all comfortable with. I don't know.
Really?
Like if there is one that Kai players universally dislike the most, it's probably this one. And it's mostly on the basis that when Kai gets in, he can be forced out fairly easily, right? Because he's not built to have the greatest offense in the world. And instead, they traded where Soul has like, you know, fairly risk heavy what's it called? A heavy neutral, right? But fantastic offense. Kai has the opposite, where his neutral is extremely safe, extremely consistent. It's very nice to get in. The issue is that if you're in and you guess wrong, things can pile up against you really poorly.
Right,
It's
right.
just not going to be great, right? So against Axel, who I don't care how good your neutral is, I'm not playing it. I'm going to play my own game, right? It's not comfortable. So like I get it, you know. So we'll see. Obviously,
Appreciate
like
it.
matchups matter, but like you know, it comes down to the player matchup 99% of the time, especially with a character like Kai, who just has everything. So it depends on what things he's good at using and when.
Nice 2P.
So like, yeah, top the power slash. 5K into please just take damage. Axel, can I please just get a counter hit 2D?
Wow, nice double
Like
JK.
one.
Huge conversion. You should have went for super there. It's alright though.
Yeah.
Even air
Whatever, man.
super. Okay, you should have blocked up the BRC because you saw the 2P startup. It's alright though. You can kill. Ooh. It was I think we were
quite, not
a
quite,
bit
not quite.
too late to cancel.
Axel the Bomba! Yeah! And command grab gets whiffed. He just
Yeah.
straight up didn't time it right. You hate to see
Timing.
it. Oh, 2D on wake up.
2D on Wake Up was a
Gambling.
funny option. It's not
See-
the worst though.
what this is not how. I'm sorry, I always assume that every Kai is Hal or Alibi around here. But Dodo was trying to do VRC and be like, oh, you're gonna grab. And so he gave him enough time to like think, oh, this Kai is delaying his thing, so he's gonna grab me, right? And then backdash. But then Mitsu was like, oh, he's delaying his thing, so he's gonna grab me. I should do 2D. Okay. It's something like that. Like, Dodo had a good understanding of the timing of, oh, he's not doing anything. I should do something, right? But he didn't have the right read on what was gonna be done. That's the advantage of like doing weird things in weird situations, because you know when somebody wants to force you to do something, if you do the wrong option, it can work out. You know, so that's definitely a skill one. Bring him over with this, trying to get a 5K.
Oh, great cross up. That was so cool.
To get
Sorry.
the bomber, but nothing. Jumped over 2H and
close
with
slash.
meter. That's it.
That was an OG hit. Oh, no, it wasn't actually. Maybe it was. You
No,
can't
they
tell
launched
that they
with
died.
RRC popped him up a bit.
Okay.
It was gonna get scaled really poorly, but it would have killed anyway.
Oh.
Into
Great wake up
Now-
throw.
5D. All
The
right.
5Ds.
JKJD. Oh, that comment looks so funny.
Is that his best combo?
I think the ones that are better require Axel Bombers. I'm not entirely sure.
But you could do
I believe you need meter for those. I think that might be what it is. You might need to do like a PRC so they don't get blown away.
Interesting.
Axel Bomber is good. There's a reason that Axels only do more than one in a combo without meter at mid screen, or they only do it in corners because like mid screen it's like beat knuckle. You just get away by, you know. And I'm like, what? I mean, Axel's chilling. Oh, you're gonna go full screen? Shoot, all right. Sounds good to me.
That's what he wants. Okay, match pick up throw.
K2D, but you whiffed it. But anyway, we're just gonna mash grab anyway. Oh, but you're not in range to do Axel Bomber, you fool!
6K counter hit. That's a huge starter. Oh my
6K.
goodness.
Heavy slash on wake up, just making that little. I like how heavy slash you look because it just creates like a sort of shield around. I don't know if Dodo was already doing 5H, but yeah, that is another move that creates like a little shield of hitboxes around you. Oh, I'm hiccuping.
Oh yeah.
But,
okay.
There it is.
There you
2K2D. DI clout, which I've never
confirmed.
checked what that means, but like I heard from somebody that
It's
DI
like
clout
French,
means
right?
say cheese, or it's like the French equivalent.
Really?
It probably doesn't mean that. I don't know. Probably doesn't mean that. All right, Google Translate. We're sponsored by Google Translate, by the way. I'm gonna do
I think it's Latin, but it may be French. I don't know.
Frog DI clout. Yes, with the accent.
All right, Dodo got to get right back into it with a match against Halberd.
Okay, so it means say shine.
Say shine.
I think
Okay.
it's just say shine. Yeah. So I think it's like the opposite. Or it's like similar because it's like you say cheese because you know in English when you go e you like smile, right?
Mhm.
Whatever. History lessons and language classes, all in one. That's right.
Be the
CD Gear,
best.
best place to learn that.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a Kai
Film
mirror.
trivia, frame data or not? I probably not. Okay.
Is this semis? I think it might be. No, this is
Bounty had to drop out.
No, this
we
is
got that cool-
quarters.
I see. All right, so that was
stupid.
that's the end of their stuff.
Spectate match. Ooh, could have been bad. Where's Kai? Okay, there he is. Awesome. Halberd left.
Shimibu,
Awesome.
or Shimibu is Lou, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Shout out to James for seating himself number one again. Curious. Okay. Last week we had top three was Blue Sky Guy, BSG, James, and then Galactic in that order. So Galactic is number 2, and BSG is not here for this bracket, so of course, you know, the number 1 has to be James. So whatever. It's just funny. If I was a TO, I would be very embarrassed every time I have to do that. Like,
I thought embarrassed.
I do. I would just feel like, yes, I do think I have the best shot at winning. I just don't like that. Right? You should just like be toxic and tell everybody they gotta step up. Like, oh, okay. Doesn't block the JH. Wasn't ready for it. Probably went for a 6P, but 6P you do get you get upper body invincibility pretty quickly. It's just not instant. If it was, DP or 6P would just be like a low-key DP for most characters. Especially characters that like to meaty like with things that are like kind of high reaching.
I'll confirm just.
Oh
barely
no,
missed.
safe jumps would not exist in this game, would they? Oh no! Oh no!
It's just like that.
You know,
The game's balance is broken in half.
Hey,
over its
Giovanni
back.
get nerfed, and we're eating. Giovanni, hey, whoa, hold on. Giovanni and Kai would get nerfed, and
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Cox.
Hold on.
Hold on, Daisuke, hold on.
We might need to change this game.
Hold on.
What was that?
XP the game? No,
SDP.
that
I'm
sounded
sorry.
fun.
That SDP was just odd. Must have been like input leniency or something. Okay, huge combo here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's medium weight, so the combo was a bit weird. But 2S was the right option, just the link miss.
What? You're supposed to see Kyle doing like literally the first 2 frames of pot 6K and be like, oh, of course, Thunder Fruit. Like what? No. What was that?
Great blocking the
boy.
burst, no punish
Oh,
though.
Not quite.
Okay, he spends the meter.
Might be. But about swing. Oh my. Yeah. All right. This is personal now. All right. This is
Is
personal.
that a taunt or
How
is that like
China?
just like the whole, like just didn't do
No,
anything?
That's the taunt.
Okay.
That's the taunt straight up. All right. How's being toxic?
2H.
One of those awesome guys
charge
here is
dust,
now the
or
villain.
Charge fireball.
Now the villain.
Nice conversion.
I'm officially not on his team anymore. All right, Dodo, you got this. This dude's free. You got him. That taunt was
Nice
really
challenge
impactful.
to GKPD.
I will not stand for that.
Oh, huge counter hit.
We're gonna get a fat convert.
Oh, 5H just barely missed.
Barely.
It seems these guys don't know their combos on medium weights.
Dog, it's whatever, man.
Yeah, it
These freaking
happens.
Kai players. You can't trust them to know literally anything.
Okay, wow, the HDP through the pressure.
DP. Oh, Sunder, DP.
Great 2S.
Yeah, Sundipper. Tried to backdash to catch the wake up grab or the DP, whatever. Neither of them happened.
Dragon install.
install.
Wow, slides on the fireball.
Anyway. The
Blocks
DP
the DP.
doesn't work. Your bisexual install stands no
You're
chance.
dead.
Get out of here. Every time there's Sundipper's clash, a child dies in Somalia, says hand wave to you in the Twitch chat. This dude is spitting.
Great block in the burst. Okay, Dodo's got Halberd down, it seems.
Dodo,
These are timings.
get the toss.
Okay, HDP through.
Dodo just ordered the box combo, no slaw extra sauce. Alright, crazy. but maybe Hal's got the box, no slaw extra bread. You know what I'm saying?
Canes references. I'm a fan.
We're sponsored by Canes.
Oh, yeah, I get free food next time I go because I pay for the one guy. Or like I get like something for free.
Blake, right?
Yeah, like free soda or something.
Yeah. No. I got you.
All right. Yeah. Like, so someone to go. I'll go to that location.
Right, if you go to that location and I'm working, I'll just straight up pay for it. I got you.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Games did give me $10 so I could go to a tournament.
That's
And
true.
so
I
would-
did.
Like to avoid spending my own gas money that much.
The SF sponsor.
Yeah, SF sponsorship. That's just my paycheck for winning so much because I'm so good. Like getting fourth at Yumi. I did pretty good though.
Yumi's pretty good. Like it's all just a bunch of good players there.
Yeah. Yumi is like really cool because there's like plenty of good players there, right? Like once you get into the top 8, it's just full of monsters, right?
Yeah.
But then like if you're a new player, it's good because you can still like reasonably like win games.
Exactly.
Even if you think you're the worst person in the venue, there's so many people that are there like that are also learning in the same place or just straight up casuals, and like they're perfectly willing to just support the scene, go 1-2, 2-1, whatever, or 2-0, like whatever. All right, Dodo kind of, that taunt gave him kind of.
This looks like a
Dodo needed. Hold on.
Kind of like a not a washed yet.
I don't know. I mean, it's been too close to be a wash, but like, yo.
Dodo definitely has a better understanding on Halberd than Halberd has on Dodo. These JS, I'm so they're just hopping around pressing buttons.
Yeah.
This neutral's so funny. But the anti-air, this is so funny. These interactions. 6-8. Oh, 6K. Hold on, fancy combos.
Whoa, grab him. The mix is crazy. All right, grab him. All right.
DP through DP, nice.
Yeah, just pull that second. Fun fact. One part of Kai's DP that makes it kind of like funny because it's worse than the rest is he's airborne as soon as it like comes out.
Oh,
which
really?
the only reason that really matters is that if it clashes for whatever reason, Great Impact, you'll be in the air, so you can't do anything about it. You just have to eat a heat knuckle. It's so funny. Or a heavenly Potemkin Buster if you have meter.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that was a
nice combo.
That was a fat corner.
That's a nice combo. And Halberd usually doesn't have like crazy combos like that, but I like that.
Halberd's mad.
Dodo's routes are much more optimized. Wow. Oh, yeah, he flew with it too far.
Dodo's definitely proven himself. I mean, even as it becomes like a reverse Lego, Dodo's definitely proven himself that he can stand. Like I said, Halberd's like a really good benchmark of like he plays a character that there's not like a matchup you can just counterpick and win easy, right? And
Nice
he's
perfect,
also like,
by the way.
yeah, he's a fairly well playing, or he's a well placing player, you know, to where it's not like if somebody comes into a tournament and like beats like you or like Galactic, right? That's more of like, oh shoot, this dude pulled out of nowhere. This is crazy, right? This is on like this is a new level, right? But then like beating Halberd, it's still like it's really good, but it's not like that breakout success. Of course, I think it's a nice benchmark to see somebody who can like especially if you can at least hold your own. You definitely are like good enough to place well here. Right?
Yeah,
you can do it.
Oh, Mr. 6K.
Is
Yeah.
that? Oh, that was so close. But okay, okay.
5K, 5K. The classic.
my tangent about beating Halberd being like a really good benchmark to test yourself. No slide at Halberd, by the way. You're seated for a very
Yeah,
good
very,
reason.
very good reason.
Because you're very good reason. But like, I was gonna be so mad if missing that combo at the end was gonna like start a reverse 3-0, and I was gonna have to eat my words. And I was just so mad.
Alright, me versus Loot. Yeah, I don't have any modded colors other than this one because I don't like any other Nago skin or color or whatever.
Luda said they want to learn how to dragon install with confidence, like Hal.
Yeah, I don't know
that's the
how
grind set.
Hal does it, bruh. But I rock with it honestly.
All right. James, officially, the training wheels are off. You see.
I don't want to say all
Training
that.
weights. The 60 kilogram training weights, they have fallen. It's about to be crazy. Your girl uses insane 400 APM hack. Alright, so this is weird to talk about, like, this matchup, right? Because everyone, like, looks at Leo and they're like, oh, super top tier. But you look across the table and it's like, oh, no, another stupid top tier. No. Oh, no. It's top tiers, right? So, I don't know just how bad this is for Leo, but I'm willing to say, at very best, this is uncomfortable for Leo, right? Okay, so, to put it simply, Nago's, like, zoning game is solid, right? Like, we've all seen it. Nago will do 2S, and then just 2S, and then, like, 5H or whatever. Like, you know, his heavy slash moves, and then 2S do a very good job at covering the screen at various angles, right? Like, you can low profile 5H, and you can high profile it, right? But it has fantastic distance. And then 2H, you can low profile, right? But, like, you cannot jump over it for the most part, you know, and then it's slow enough to where you can, like, run up to it and dash block it pretty nicely, right, and get decent distance. Ooh, that counter barely didn't get punished by James. He's just out of range for that grab. But yeah, so, like, essentially, that all being said, and also 2S just covers the ground really well. Very good. You know, doesn't have fantastic distance, but it covers the ground. But Leo is a character that his intentional weakness, like, his offense is fantastic, his defense is fantastic. It's his neutral that is meant to be his natural weakness. And it's not weak per se, it's linear. Like, Goldlewis is more accurate to what, like, a straight-up not good neutral would be like, right? But Leo has the tools. It's just that, like, they're not very versatile. Like, the thing that Leo does is meant to be exactly, like, one or two things that your character can do, right? And the ways that Leo can approach, because of the fact that his step dash exists, and he doesn't have fantastic ways to move outside of committing to a full move with a step dash or just doing the regular step dash, right? Is that the angles that he approaches are very predictable and they're very easy to cover. You know, they're simple. It's just, does he go on the ground or does he go in the air? And there's not much else to it. Like, there's other stuff. You know, he can do projectile and, like, do a little bit of zoning. It's not the most scary thing in the world, so it's not that bad. But, like, it's a very... Leo is an easy character to, like, kind of manhandle, you know? Like, as Naga, right? He's just... You can kind of... This is another reason why Axel is in a lot of trouble, you know? You play, like, a linear neutral, and so Axel and Naga only have to worry about, like, really one or two angles. You know, it's like, okay, are you going to go on the ground? Are you going to go in the air? And then if you go in the air, sometimes it's like, oh, but maybe you'll do something weird, like double jump into, like, JD or something. But, like, yeah. So you're going to see a lot of the, like, punishment that you're going to see come towards Loot is actually probably going to be coming from neutral. And that's one game for James. So, like, this being a, I'll say uncomfortable matchup, obviously it's much better for Lou to get that early lead because she needs it. She literally just needs it. Like, if she doesn't get it, she could just drop this whole set because you have to play so well and be so correct against Naga, right? Pull out all these tricks like Fire Slash to the 6H or Heavy Slash to 6H. I don't really know what those moves. Oh, but the crossover gets grabbed. James gonna come in, do Nago things. RRC doesn't have to beta burst because you're too far away for it to matter anyway. 6H, there's the round. Yeah, just a grab and some meter. And you can make anything happen, especially as Nago. They are playing on a bit of a delay, as you can see on the top right, you know. We got that nice, it was averaging like 3 or 2. But, like, hopefully that doesn't come in to play right. Alright, 5K is gonna get counter grabbed. 5K is a great button to do tick grabs with. The issue is that, of course, it's not like, or it can be fuzzied, and I mean it's just a generally good move. I'm not gonna say it's bad, you know, but like it's obviously it's not like something like Garuda Impact where you can just force like, oh, you have to guess. There is no fuzzy option. You just do it. Oh, that's great. That command grab right there. I love doing that so much. And the grab, you willingly exited back turn to do that. Oh no, this is a much worse spot for Lou, but she's just gonna mash the super. That's so smart. Yeah, Lou practiced that for sure. Doing things like that, just mashing the reversal super in pressure, that is working out so well for her. What the real struggle is closing out these games and making James actually die, right? Like we were game 3 last time, or we were round 3 last time, and we're having it again. It's just, you know, we have to see the full game go to Lou. You know, it doesn't matter if you win a round every game. If you don't win 2 rounds every game, then you're just gonna lose, right? James seems to either be not doing the fuzzy correctly, or knows something I don't, whatever, or just doesn't know. But a pretty easy way to screw with layer 1 of Leo's pressure. This might kill with the wall damage. There it is. Woo, that reversal super, that is doing work. For sure. It's helping out a lot. But after, when Leo's doing your SH, 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 and he's not back turn right, you can kind of just like mash grab, because they don't like, a lot of bad Leos. Lou's a decent Leo, for sure. So I don't think that that's happening. It seems that Lou's actually leaving gaps, which is really good. But that's gonna be a good way to prevent Leo from even like trying to threaten the cross up, because really when Leo's there, what's he gonna do? He's either gonna cross it up or not, you know. And so you just like, if he does a cross up and he doesn't leave a gap, then you mash and grab doesn't matter, and he has to leave a gap to cross you up. So you just go grab, mash it. It's whatever. But even if you can't do it, like, even if you can't just mash it, you know, because they are leaving gaps, it's a good idea generally to just be ready for that cross up, because that's where Leo's like to do it. And we have a Blood Rage set up. Blood Rage is a disadvantage thing, so luckily James is screwed despite doing a ton of damage off of it. Because of course, Blood Rage, I'll keep complaining about Blood Rage till I die, but like whatever, man. You get too greedy with Leo pressure, super duper die. Yeah, Lou's desperate. Lou like needs these like fat hits to be coming in so that she can get good set play going, get back turn, all that blah 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 nerd stuff. The 5K gets counter hit by the Beyblade. Oh boy. Oh, but clone is better than your projectile. Sorry, Leo player, you signed up for best projectile in the game, but it doesn't cost blood, so it's okay. So if it costs blood, then maybe it would be better. Yeah, Blood Rage happens. It just stops the entire game. There's just no point in it. You just gotta do it. We're gonna get that super. It's not gonna hit. I did not expect that. Blood Rage, and that's gonna be it for that round. All right, Lou's got that first round. Very important. You know, like most people who win things are the most common game to establish a strong momentum push. Or what is it? If you're going to win a game, the most common round to be won is probably the first game, or the first one. I mean, obviously, if you win game 3, you win whatever. It's more common than whatever. Point is, Lou's getting some momentum, and she's got to take advantage of it now, or else she's going to be paying for it. Right now, it seems to be working out pretty well, not perfectly. James is not falling for the tricks that she wants him to. It's the wake up command grab to catch the DP or just block, whatever it is. They catch it, both of them. All right, we're back. Set point for James real quick. So the pressure is on Lou, for sure. James is big chilling right now. He can just perform, do well, whatever, have a good time. But if Lou makes some big adjustment, does some drastic change in the game plan, or is just right more often, then James is gonna have to like make some kind of shift, right? And you need to force that kind of shift to happen, or hopefully make the adjustment and they don't shift. That's the best. Oh, I love that. Dash 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 low. You don't know which side I'm gonna be on. That's that old Slayer mix. Slayer lives on. He's just a strike character. Oh boy, guess of the game, and you guessed wrong. Well, I can't say you hate to see it, because if you're James, you love to see it. If you're not, you probably hate to see it. Unless you're rooting for James, then you love to see it. It's a very, very weird thing. Loving to see things. Or hating to see things. Alright.
Oh.
All right, Chili. You're gonna have a co-commentator.
Oh boy.
I'm fine.
Commentator? For me?
Yeah. Hello. What's up?
Yeah, Halberd just hopped in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He pulls up, hops out at the after party. You know,
For real.
I don't know that song that much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to make parody lyrics, right?
All right, we
Man.
got yeah, losers semis and then losers finals.
And then we're gonna get
Ooh.
on the grands.
Yeah. I think current bracket is. Yeah, I think next up is Owl versus Dodo. AKA the person that I beat, and then the person that beat me, which is a pretty funny turn of events if you ask me personally.
So using anime power scaling, Owl stands the chance.
Basically. But I mean, just knowing these two players, I think it's very. I don't want to say. I want to say it's kind of matchup dependent because both of these players are really good. I want to say that Owl has a very strong game plan and is usually very good at solidifying it because they can identify the situations in which they can just sort of just like impose it and make sure it happens. They also have really strong reversals, as far as I know. I might just be bad at catching reversals. And Dodo just generally is like, he's a very, like, you can tell that he's played more fighting games other than Gear. He's clearly smart with what he does. His projectile throwouts are very good. And he usually tempers things to be very moderate. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup to watch because personally, I find these two players to be very even, if anything. So because of that, it's going to be very matchup dependent on if Owl knows how to fight Kai well enough and if Dodo knows how to fight Gio well enough. And I mean, Owl fought me earlier. Let's all be clear, folks. I think Owl knows how to fight Kai. So this will be quite an interesting set.
All right. So what you're saying is, we need to pull on the stream immediately, asking who's gonna win. James? Huh? Okay, James, you don't have to.
It seems like James is on mute.
Yeah, James, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in conclusion, Howl has never faced reversal in his life, so he's free to reversals. So just reversal and wake up every time.
Oh, so
and-
true.
Yeah, and Giovanna Sakai 6'4". Awful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yup.
All right, just making sure we get that out of the way. You know, just trying to clear up for the chat. You know, for someone named Owl Friend, your friend sure is a dog in this video game, huh? kind of curious, kind of sus, bro. Huh?
Oh man, I'm very excited to see
These
this.
names suck. I'm kidding. These names are fine. They're good names.
Yeah. You know, what do you think? I feel like James is definitely going to get top 3. I'm very excited to see who gets
James.
second. Well, yeah, I'm excited to see who else
James,
alongside him.
James in grand final.
Mhm.
So explain to me how James would not get into top 3, huh? Huh, bitch?
I don't
Oh, you don't
think
know?
there's
Huh?
one.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
off the mic right now. Okay. I like to bully Halberd for no reason.
yeah, basically, it's because I'm a Kai player. But besides that, Giovanna and Kai are happening.
Now the actual game.
Yes.
We'll be seeing lessons, like Hal said, the lessons that may have been learned when fighting him could carry over with Dodo, you know?
Yeah.
But of course, Dodo is the vastly superior Kai player, so of course
As
it's kind of up
proven,
in the
yes.
air, you know?
I wonder if they'll take a page out of my book and Dragon it Soul.
Alright, versus
Alright.
Kai Kisk. Duel 1. The hell with her hell, Duel 1, let's rock!
So true.
I missed that announcer when it was just some guy who was like probably stoned. It was awesome.
For real.
That's like a robot.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
catches the 236k with the 5H blah blah.
It seems like
Button
Dodo's
deep.
mentality with this matchup is very keep out. Like, I know that Kais either really like to play very up close or they like stalling out their opponent and keeping them in a specific range. And it seems like Dodo's doing a really effective job at just keeping them in a specific range where just Owl cannot get in.
That seems to be the case. I've seen Howl when Owl was playing against you. It seemed that Howl or Owl. I'm gonna say Howl. You're Howl. They're Owl.
Yes.
All right, we gotta stop with all these owls. All right. Anyway, but Owl's a big like high roller. It seemed. Or, yeah, it seemed in that set. Just go in, do the thing that does the big damage, right? And which, when it works, would do big damage. The problem, like I said earlier, the problem was that there was little mix there because it was always the thing that did big damage. So as long as you knew the thing that did big damage, it's like, all right, well, that's what they're gonna do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, run up far slash, which is good option. Not perfect.
I think what Alan needs is some like, I want to say variety as well as consistency, because whenever they're good, they're very good, but it's just not a very consistent scenario where that occurs. Similar to me. But it seems like Owl's gotten in. Last hit scenario.
Is Heimlich Wunschnitzel. He hails from Bremen, Germany, and his favorite topic is Suple. What is it? Is Spion, Guilty Gear, and Shrinken Cola.
So true.
Henry running this chat. I love it. Great chat.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I gotta eat all this mix, all this trademark Kai mix.
Yeah, and then it just gets even worse with that positive bonus. Kai has a lot more to threaten with, but it seems like the big thing was just 2P.
2P.
Yeah. I've grown to find
like frightened whenever he does 2P. He just seems so like scared that you're near him and he wants you to leave.
Yeah.
I love it.
You just see stream chat.
Throw out the big buttons. Don't let Giovanna get close. You can't. She'll run you over if she does.
As one do.
Yeah, you just gotta loop this this Oki with charge Sun Edge. It's one of the best win conditions for Kai. At least it seems to be, right?
Oh, for
As
sure.
the opponent, it's extremely scary because it's like you're plus for like a really weirdly indeterminate amount of time because it just depends on like how he ends the move or whatever. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh.
Counter hit into just smack him across the head with that sword.
2S to the 5H. Give him a little. You know what I'm saying? I had to back up for that slap.
Just reel back and counter.
5K meaty,
more
gets backdash or whatever. I didn't really pay attention. I think it was whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is, it
and
didn't
then we
work,
got
okay?
Sun Edge.
6P. I'm plus, but I'm not plus enough to really be that scary. But I'm Kai plus, so like you're gonna like everybody on Twitter's gonna be like, oh no, he's plus though. But everyone on Discord's gonna be like, yeah, this would have better. Kai's the only character that I'm like plus. Kai's the only character that I operate on the like plus being a mindset thing. Like I don't care. You'll be plus like 12 in my face. I don't care, bro. I'm jumping. Get out.
Yeah,
get
no,
out of
the
here.
thing with Kai is that, like, more often than not, the smart thing to do is to just, like, not care. Kai just preys on you caring to block, and then if you're blocking, then, I mean,
Right.
catch this grab. But, like, if you're not blocking, then Kai's actually need to think on a deeper level of, wait, what can actually frame trap? Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
It's like,
I
hold
don't
on,
think past
hold on.
Player 2.
No.
Yeah.
No, but the bots don't mash. The bots let me get a counter hit 5H. No.
For real. What happened
Oh,
to
the
training
overhead.
mode? Oh, the overhead dust. Do they know this combo? Oh, the
The
burst.
first comes in late. I mean,
God.
certainly didn't get the knockdown afterwards, which is, I don't know if it's a real knockdown. You get like a little bit of RPS, it seems. But instead, if
sure.
you just burst, you just don't really get it. But Kai's coming in with his own. Doesn't really know a full combo, it seems, or just dropped it. Whatever, man. As a player, the most important hits on a 5D are, or the most important hit after the charge dust combo is the bit after, the final attack.
Oh,
I love DP.
reversal against a reversal.
That's
That was
awesome.
smart. That was so smart. I
Yeah,
should
like,
take pictures of this one.
You go and you do 5D, right? And if you really don't know a combo, do JH and just mash it, because you'll do JH and then the finisher, because the finisher does a ton of the damage, and it like puts you in a good spot, you know. So you want to
for sure.
do that if you don't know. Obviously, I'm going to assume most players here just know one at least, right?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Ooh,
Little
okay,
bit,
they blocked
little
the
bit of
second
knowledge for you.
overhead toss.
Be people who really don't want to learn a combo. Just do H. And know what? For the first time in human history, Ride the Lightning did not wall break. It's crazy.
You know, something that I'm very surprised by is that this Kai is, like, kind of an anomaly, because the other Kais that we've seen here, I'm very meter-reliant for FD and Roman cancels, whereas Alibi is very meter-reliant for mainly Roman cancels as well as Ride the Lightning. But this one seems to be kind of meter-conservative. I haven't seen much FD from this Kai player. It's very fascinating.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. To be fair, I haven't seen enough people play to really notice that. But that's a definitely like big way you can distinguish players, right? Having that the thing of like, oh well, how often do they like to use meter and what do they like to use it for? So like against you, my pressure has to be like just RPS because I don't have time to do some big fat like block string or else I'm just gonna get out of there, right? So I'd rather just go and like do okay, on wake up, I'm just gonna do the thing. And if I'm wrong, shucks, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then like against what was it? Against Bernardo, who was the other one you mentioned? Was it Bernardo?
Alibi?
Alibi, yes, Alibi. Like on this wake up, I have to like always have an arm behind my back, like, oh, but what if you first? You know, like, oh. But if you know, if I get him to block something, I can be confident that there's not going to be FD in place. I can just like go for the safe, like, all right, pressure right. It's just that sometimes when I do the safe option, there's that explosive, like, oh, and he just smashed his forehead against the controller, and I lost. It's like, ah. That's a fair distinction to make, and that's very interesting to think about, to be honest. All right, but
And it just goes to show that. Oh yeah.
Dodo is fighting Lou again, and Lou said Dodo is not ready for that Gold Lewis, and they didn't seem like it. So.
It seems like the Yeek Lewis rematch is in place.
Are we gonna see the? I've seen Lou play so many characters. Jacko.
Jacko.
This is about to get crazy.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm
fellas.
actually surprised that Lou picked Jacko because, to my knowledge, from the like 5 Jackos that I've fought in like parks, I have to say that Kai Jacko is not a very pleasant matchup for the Jacko.
I forgot Jacko was a character. I don't have Jacko set up on the layout. I forgot Jacko existed.
You were so proud. I got everything.
Yeah, I was so happy. I
was like, finally,
man.
the layout is perfect.
I forgot Jacko existed. That's alright though.
Just put
My
like
lord.
a PNG of like a Jack-o'-lantern.
No, I have like an empty one I use in case like in events like this.
I posted the gif
raw.
of like that one guy at a WWE event, and he's just like chomping on some popcorn, dance. He's like, ah, dude, Jacko's about to be crazy. Jacko's so hyped.
Yeah, I'm
I
very
hate fighting here,
excited for.
but like whatever.
Oh, absolutely. I'm actually very like excited to see Jacko because I feel like this game just does not see it's like Jacko is the neglected cousin of Happy Chaos in the sense of player base, right? Because both of them are very complex characters that rely on the players knowing specific strings and specific like sort of setups to properly play the character at a very high level. But it just feels like that sort of field of knowledge, to my understanding, has been pushed very far for Jacko. So it'll be very interesting to see what like Lou comes up with this time around.
You know, Jacko doesn't seem like a 200 IQ fem cell, more like a 200 IQ fake cell. Am I right, fellas? Up top.
So
I high-fived
true.
myself. You guys weren't gonna high-five me. we only got bangers here. That's stupid here. Only
Yeah.
thing.
Ooh. Seems like
I mean, the Jacko so far is not doing as well as Gold Lewis. So all right, we're getting something interesting is happening, right? I was really scared this was gonna be a blowout. And we weren't gonna have much to talk about. But
the big flaw of this matchup is that like a lot of like Kai is able to do so well in neutral and be able to throw out so many consistent pokes that just hit Jacko. It's very easy for Jacko's minions to just like dissolve and just like never be seen again, which is leading to situations like this.
Get in the air. I'm sure I've seen it, but I've never noticed like that Jacko plays do that. That's actually kind of smart.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of misinputting. This is clearly not like clearly not Lou's main character. There was a misinput earlier doing 2 and 4P when they should have done 2 through 6P, but like whatever now.
I
And
do recall.
the song is banging, by the way.
Oh, for real.
Sorry, Divide My Heart is such a banger. Anyway.
It's a really good
hold
song.
on. Luno's combos. Luno's
Ooh,
combos.
ooh.
Hold on.
Were we actually getting some
Alright.
Jacko heat?
Jacko heat. With the sauce! Extra
Is this gonna
crispy!
kill? Ooh, there it is. Very
For
potent
RKO
indeed.
right there,
On
fellas.
fuel 3.
This is why I posted a wrestling gif. Because I knew we were gonna have that kind of heat. We were gonna have that kind of hype.
Ooh, more minion stuff. Yo, Despicable Me type beat.
Yeah, for real? Throw the minis at him. Throw the minis at the white
Real.
people, said Illumination, and also Jacko.
Literally.
There you go. Literally how it
Jacko
goes.
is confirmed a Facebook mom. You heard it here first.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh.
Dodo's bringing out the Twitter tech. Hold on. We saw that earlier. I thought that was just a one-time deal. No, this is part of the gameplay.
Dang. Yeah.
Hold on.
I
Uno
think
Isero.
it's...
Don't worry.
I think it's
speak
1-0.
Spanish. I got you. Uno Isero.
Hey.
Uno Isero. I got you. Don't worry about me. Uh-oh. We got strived. Hold on. Ain't no way we got strived.
The one tournament I don't do it. Unfortunate. This is the one tournament where I don't.
We got strived. No.
Well, hello, chat.
Alright, Lou said she's not pussing out. She's sticking with the Jacko.
Ooh.
Alright.
Buckling down. Hmm.
Alright, I like this. That's a grind set right there.
Chili, are you spectating?
No, I'm not spectating.
Ah, darn, neither am I. I had to move my PC to
Yeah,
my
you're
rat,
right.
yeah, and I had to. So basically, I can't spectate either.
Oh,
So
whatever.
assuming off of the what's going on with the health bars,
James is gonna be able to spectate. They hopped off for a second.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we are big chillin'. We are big chillin'.
Sweet.
Sweet what? Sweet moments what? Who? Sorry. For some reason, FGC is the only community that like saw my name and was like, oh, Chili. That's what you call him, right? Everybody else called me Sweet for the longest. I don't know.
Huh.
Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
I would
get it's
assume
like the
most
first,
people
it's the first word of
Chili.
it, right? But like everybody just goes, it's like, oh, Chili, right? Which is what I'd rather people say. But like, it got so bad, I literally would respond to the word sweet like the way I respond to my head, with like to my name with my head, where I'm like, what? Huh? Like if somebody says something is sweet, I'm like, what? I used to be like that.
Yeah.
I did it
can see
recently
how
when
that
somebody said it was
discrepancy
chilly
occurs.
outside. I was actually about to cry. I was in class, so I said, oh, it's not chilly outside. I was like, what?
For real. Ooh, that backstep though.
And Hal was like, oh man, I'm gonna go bully this kid in the hallway. And he's like, oh, they're gonna bully me? I'm kidding.
Ooh, hard counter. James, what do you think of this matchup?
I'm
James
not
thinks
commentating.
Jacko is, like, unplayable.
That's what
Oh,
I'm thinking.
James does not think Jacko is a good character. Blatant TO bias, by the way, but you know, it's whatever. We're fine.
I mean, I see Jacko having the
all the
elements
best
of
TOs are a little bit racist. You know, it's okay. It's fine.
Oh, but of course.
Big chill.
I want to believe that Jacko has the sauce like that is required for their character,
I
but
think
a
Jacko
lot
has
of their
it.
damage, is very much like centered into the minions themselves.
Alright,
So
alright.
it really requires
Pussies.
Jacko to play a
Pussies have
specific
been
way.
enabled.
Well, random BRC. Seems like we're having connectivity interruptions. I've noticed
Whatever,
them
man.
like stop for a few moments.
Yeah.
But you know, we keep on trucking.
Kind of a common
Ooh.
etiquette for a lot of people. Like, you know, if the connection starts like suffering, people just kind of back off. They're like, like teabag or something, just to like
Oh, for sure.
pass the time.
Yeah. Just you know, throwing out some buttons.
Buttons. Counter. Fat counter, but nothing comes off it. Because the players,
Oh.
or, not the players, but Lou doesn't fully understand how to revert. But I think it's just straight up connection issues.
Yeah. Also, is it just me, or does Dodo appear as the Jacko player and like?
It's just,
Lou. Is it just bugged?
yeah, possibly bugged. Oh boy.
I would not be surprised. Ooh. Guilty Gear
Well,
Strive
unfortunately,
Online.
that's
Folks.
it. It seems that we're not going to be able to see it, at least right now. Oh boy.
Yeah. It's alright. Isn't a road trip without a few flat tires.
Oh, it desynced straight up. Oh, the connection got
Ooh.
so scuffed that it ended up desyncing. That makes sense. Oh boy.
That's rough. Hmm.
Alright. We better get crazy. Got content right here. Alright,
Yes.
alright, check this out, check this out, check this out. This is about to be crazy.
Okay, guys. So we're currently commentating the Michael from Dragon Ball versus Alibi. Oh, it seems like he has him in the corner. Oh, he's comboing him. Oh my God! Was that almost a wall break? Oh my God!
Punch,
Oh my God! Alibi can't block.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh, it seems like Alba landed a grab, but it does not matter. It seems like he just cannot get out of the corner. Oh, he backstep, but it failed. Oh no! Oh, now we're on the other side of the screen.
This chip player,
Oh my God!
this is a what's it called? This is a mashup for sure.
Dude, hashtag Mikey Nation. Am I right?
For real, for real.
Oh my God! Oh, dude. Oh. Dude, Mikey knows what he's doing. It's like he's reading every single thing that like this Kai player Albi is doing. Oh my God, the grab. Okay. Oh, and then the sweep, and then a kick. Oh, backstep grab. Oh my God, it seems like Mikey has this pressure that like Alibi has not figured out how to adapt to. He is staunch and stalwart on using backstep grab, but it seems to be failing because he got that Roman cancel. Oh, and he jumps back. Oh, and we're back to neutral. Oh, he got some sweep. Oh, Roman cancel. Are we gonna see
He
some
pressed the
combo?
buttons. The press. Oh, I would not have pressed there. All right, I would press there though.
Oh.
And the carry. Oh, this is crazy.
Ooh. So very
love
cool
this
for
slideshow.
your
It's
Mikey
such a funny idea.
DBFC.
Notable chip player.
Very true. Very famous. A legacy member of the past stupid years, I dare say.
All right, the game was
score is 3-0?
finished between Lou and what I'm trying to
Damn.
remember names. I don't know why I can't remember names right now. But between Lou and Dodo. So yeah.
So it seems like Dodo's actually going on to second?
No. Dodo is not moving on to second. Dodo's got top 3. That is a fantastic group. Is this Dodo's first bracket here?
I think this is Dodo's first bracket.
That's a great performance right there.
It is a very great performance,
that.
but
The win with you was like, I mean, yeah, really good. I said this on stream. I'm not trying to throw shade at you, but I said that you were like a decent benchmark of like, if you want to come here and see if you can be like, if you have the potential to like be a force to be reckoned with, I think Halberd's like a really good place to start and see if you can beat it. And like beating you like at least once, like I mean, you're seated number 4, right? You're in the top half, or like I think there's 7 people, so you were like dead center.
Well, initially I was like seeded 7th because I haven't usually gotten far, but
I mean, whatever. You're consistently playing and a consistently, at very worst, decently placing player, right? Like no, you're not like some person who comes up here every week and like, oh, I attended consistently, but then they always go like 0-2 and like whatever. But like, you're at that level. But at the same time, you're not quite like, at least not right now. Like obviously anybody can be that good, but like you're not right at that point where like you're like James, where you kind of just like roll people over, especially like new players a lot, right?
yeah. I
So-
feel like I'm very much at a point where I can understand and have the right idea of what's going on in a match. It's mainly just about getting over like just nerves and just like if I can get over those like because the biggest thing for me has been like kind of tournament nerves this time around, because I feel like if I wasn't as nervous, I would have been able to make a lot better adaptations and go down further layers whenever it came to just what
Right.
was going on.
That makes sense.
But generally speaking, I think I'm pretty decent. It is quite
Yeah,
flattering to be called a benchmark.
Yeah. I was hoping you'd be taken offensively because it'd be like, oh, everybody just looks at you and is like, oh, I want to be that guy. This is the official. This is the B tier player. I gotta beat. I'm kidding, but like, I was hoping.
Yeah, no. If anything,
hoping
it
you
shows
wouldn't
that
take it
there's
like
room
that.
for improvement.
Yeah. So Dodo, like, I mean, obviously third place. It's not as good as first, not as good as second, but like whatever. That is a fantastic way to play for your first time. As
Oh,
a
absolutely.
right?
I'm very proud of seeing a Kai player make it onto yet another graphic.
Yeah.
Stupid Gear confirmed has a Kai problem.
Woo. Guilty Gear is a Kai problem. It's had it since the first game. You know what I'm saying?
So true.
Every fighting game should remove the like the easy character so that all the people who like quote play the game can't just like pick the easy characters. Like, oh yeah, I play Street Fighter. I'm a pretty decent like Ken player, right? Nobody can like people can step doing that, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like
The Kai player
only
basically commented that the case.
James through the
James just
wall
threw out
through-
this. Yeah, I
through a
didn't know
wall,
you could
I
do
mean.
that. Is it going
All right,
through
new
the
tech.
window?
Every day, new tech confirmed. Let's look at that. All right, James a pioneer. All right, Owl coming in, trying to get it. And he's running down the field, and he chases the ball. He passes it to the wall, and he gets it. Go down to the door. Going back, turn around, throw it up. He shoots. And it's a score. It's fun.
So turns out, apparently, Lou did get 3-0'd by Dodo. However, it just
Oh.
seemed debugged, like desynced on the spectators end.
Oh, word. Okay, cool.
So
This is
now
even
we are
more
seeing
impressive.
the
It was
James versus
Dodo.
another Kai. Yes, the plot
I
thickens.
can't believe the whole time I was thinking the other way around. I think I even said it. Whatever. Point is, Dodo's gonna fight James. We gonna see how this goes. I like win or lose. This was a fantastic way to start out your fine career at
Oh, for sure. It feels like a lot more people that are coming into the server at this time are being able to set impressions and like easily claim top spots. Like Blue
Right.
Sky, Galactic, and possibly even Dodo
Yeah.
will make amongst the group.
Yeah.
And
This
I'm
guy's
very excited to
crazy.
see it.
I
So
think
we
from,
are going
obviously
to
it could. There's plenty of reasons why this could be the case, but Dodo is like it says like floor 6 and level 72. It's possible this is an alt account. Maybe they just don't play tower. Like it doesn't really matter to me. But like the level 72 part is the one I want to focus on because like if not them, if not new to the game, they're new to Kai at least. At least that's what it seems to be, right? And this is a very strong way to show that like oh, you're definitely meant for this character, right?
Yeah.
But right now, in a bit of a brick wall, and his name is James Mr. Trombone here. And oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my
BOC,
goodness,
the
yeah.
backdash, and to catch it with 2 at H, but it doesn't actually catch. We were just trolling. I'm kidding. I don't know what frame data is. Anyway.
Yeah, I was actually labbing against a lot of. That's a very good round start against Nagoriyuki. I don't know if this counts as pseudo coaching since James is in this VC or not, but from to my knowledge,
James can do this.
yeah. So to my knowledge, like I was mapping out a lot of round starts against Naga, mainly due to the
Right.
fact that I knew that I was probably going to end up fighting like James if I ever beat round 1. And I came to realize that if you could really beat the majority of Nagoriyuki's options as Kai if you just mash sweep. And sweep is already a good move for Kai, but just being able to like sort of invalidate Nagoriyuki if you just mash it enough on round start is a very promising thing for Kai. It's mainly that Kai has the answers for Nago, it's just about being able to implement those answers in a very smart and like appropriate way.
Right. Yeah,
Something
one
that
of the big-
Oh yeah?
No. Okay. So, from my understanding, one of the big things, or really the big thing that makes Naga round start scary, is the fact that 63H exists, right? Because there's the threat of but what if he 63Hs, right? Which kind of just beats everything, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
quite beat everything, but pretty much anything that's like relevant round start will get kind of screwed up by it. And the answer is to block, which if you block, it starts pressure, which is why people have a lot of trouble with it, right? So
Yeah.
I do things like as Potemkin, I go and Nagos will try and do 5k and 2k round start against the plot because both those will hit him crouching. So if you just micro walk backwards and do a 2D, then if they whiff a button, you'll get a counter hit 2D, and it's like, oh boy, I get to win, right? And if you just walk back, then the only thing that they can force you to block is either like a long poke or 63H, and like all of those are gonna lose if you just like react to the fact that it's in the whip, right? So
Yeah.
that's my solid like round start option against Naga players, right? You know, I mix it up sometimes, but like that's the default, you know. Oh, this conversion is
Right.
so beautiful.
Yeah, no, I think this really fell downhill for Dodo quite easily due to that just hard counter hit. Like, if the Nago is hitting, like, straight up, like, 2S on round start, and, like, that's a big no-no. Like, the only way that you can beat that as Kai is, like, probably, like, just a sweep, and, like, but you have to, like, straight up mash it, like, frame 1 to actually hit it. And it's really tough just to, like, get the options going for Kai against like the options going for Kai against Nago. It
Right.
seems like Dodo needs to make an adaptation, a sparking burst even, really quickly, or he might be having a tough time.
Yeah, you gotta in a situation like this where you have to beat James now 6 times in a row, or not in a row, but 3 times in a row, and then 3 more times after that. Like, you have to make some serious adaptation and quick if you want to stand a chance to, you know.
Yeah, Nagoriyuki's always been a very
oh boy, awful spot.
Nagoriyuki's always been a very difficult character for me to wrap my head around as a player, but from what I know of it and how it synergizes with how James plays, it's almost like a, this is going to be very ironic, but it's almost like a cog in a gear. Like, they know what they're doing, and it's like, you have to work your way around that in a very tough way. It's like, I've never been able to beat James. To be frank, the only time that I've played James, I went like 0-50. Well, no, 250 against him.
I went 0-80 against I mean, not really. He was there. He's in the server. He just doesn't play. So I get it. Last night I went 4-29, which was better. But you know,
Seems like James
sure
is
it's
getting a bit
4-29. Naga is undoubtedly one of the hardest characters to just fight. Like, on just the basis of the things you have to do to beat him. Oh boy, you better get a nice conversion, and you need it now. All right.
Yeah.
That
Seems like
charge
James is
percentage
getting a bit
coming in
greedy
clutch.
with his blood use. Alibi just DM'd me.
Yeah.
So, a joke that's very common in Stupid Gear is that there are a majority of Kai players, and the 2 big ones, me and Alibi, we like to call ourselves the fucking, like, Spider-Men because of No Way Home. And then he DM'd me saying, we have found our Tom Holland, aka the Dodo.
Well, despite a loss, 3-0 from James. First off, it happens to everybody. And second off, Dodo has not proven himself. The Kais have accepted him. Or
Yes.
today, or whatever. But, so, congratulations, Dodo. Despite James being the one I should be congratulating. Congrats.
Congrats to both players. This has been a very interesting bracket to watch, especially with how small it was. This has just been very fun.
Yeah. This was definitely, like every Stupid Gear I've commentated so far, the last thing I'd call it was a waste of time for me. This was very fun, you know? It was a nice, well, this lasted,
An hour
90
37,
minutes and
yeah,
change,
about
90
an hour 37
Not
minutes.
bad. Very nice.
Anywho,
Nick, what are you trying to
I'm
show
gonna
us?
go.
Nothing. I'm about to practice actually.
On stream?
Not
I'm
on
gonna
stream.
attend the
I
little
might
party
just
down in
stream.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's your channel, bro.
Well, like on my own
no.
channel, but I could stream on this channel, but like nah. All right. Yeah, GG's. Did you guys like that blurry setup I did at the end? Because that was kind of funny. 2 touch.
So proud of Twitter. It's
Bad mechanic,
one thing,
right?
kind of cool. I don't know if you noticed, people are calling //PRC grab. They call it like the James mix-up or whatever.
For
Like,
real?
people are calling that
Who's
now.
doing it? Who's doing it? Who's doing it?
Name the mix-up FD, dude.
Who's doing it?
Proteus tried to do it. He missed it.
Oh,
but,
for real? I
On
can teach him.
commentary, they said, oh, they tried to do the James mix or whatever. So like, good job.
Yeah, no, it's
Making it in the
broken,
world.
bruh. It's broken. All right.
I don't think it's
I stole it from Twitter.
I don't think it's broken because I'm a pot player and he does that too.
Well, every character has it.
It's
It's just with Nago, his / like puts him forward.
See, here's the thing.
with
The
each
thing you
round.
have to realize is that when he PRC's there in a fast RC, there's no mix besides there's no mix besides throw. So you can do if you like you can kind of do like a fuzzy jump essentially, where you just hold jump until they're past the the FRC timing, and then you can do what you actually want to do against a real RC, right? Because a fast RC, it's not fast enough to trap me into another option, right? You know, backdash could also work. You could mash backdash, right?
You could.
It's good. It's good. It's just supposed to be like, it's, how do I put this? It's a scarier thing than it is a like a genuine like you're gonna win Evo with this tech kind of thing, which is good. Fine, it's Twitter tech, of course it is, right? So whatever. But yeah.
All right. So yeah, GG's. I'm gonna end stream and go practice some combos, figure some stuff out. All right.